Hello and welcome to Edukemy's YouTube channel. My name is Harsh Singh, and in this video we shall understand about one of the simple yet one of the most important questions. What is this UPSC examination about? There are some of us who are in the process of graduating from colleges and we want to understand more about UPSC exam. There's some of us who are already working professionals and we are really inclined towards preparing for this coveted examination called as the mother of all examinations, Union Public Service Commission exam. And that is the reason that we have brought to you a small series on what is this examination process about, who all are eligible in this examination, what is the structure, pattern, syllabus of this examination, are there some relaxations provided or not, and a complete guide for your UPSC journey. So I would want you to subscribe to this channel so that you're able to receive timely updates on these kind of important guidelines. In case you have doubts, questions or suggestions, put them in comment section so that we are able to serve and reply to you immediately, right? So many of us are inspired to get into civil services and become IAS officers, IPS officers and serve the nation, right? There are many of us who have been inspired through and through, all through our lifetime by our parents to become the DMs, to become the DCs of our districts, right? This is the examination that we have to clear, Union Public Service Commission examination to join this service. There are many of us who are inspired through real life cops, heroes, and some of us also inspired through the movies, right? Nevertheless, this examination is an important examination that one has to clear to get into these kind of services, right? And in this video, we will cover quickly the history of UPSC, what is the mandate of UPSC examination, what is its main role, and what are the levels of examination. That means the preliminary exam, and then we have a main, and then we have an interview exam, also called as the personality test. We will also understand quickly about the structure, pattern and syllabus of examination, and it will be detailed to you in further videos, right? We will also understand what is the frequency and eligibility criteria in this examination, right? Now, UPSC body, this is mentioned in the constitution. But what when there was no constitution? They were Britishers. When India was not free, they were Britishers. So Britishers also had a structure for civil services in India. And that time earlier, they said that they will not be conducting an examination, they will be nominating people. That means they will be selecting people who should be serving in the civil services for India. And they were largely Britishers, and they came to India, they served and they went back. And after that, later on, there was a Lord Macaulay report which said that it should be a merit-based examination and it should also be held for Indians. So there was a competitive examination held, but only held in United Kingdom. So anybody who had to appear for civil service examination, they had to go to UK those times. And later on, it was shifted to India as well. So in India, 1922 onwards, the examination was held. And after that, many Indians got into the service. This is only about the administration part. We also had a police service. We also had forest service. These are all part of civil services, right? So civil services is constituent of many different services, right? I will talk about them quickly, but also want to share with you that UPSC examination is more than civil services. UPSC also conducts examination for NDA, CDS. That means getting into the defense forces, engineering service, Central Police Force, doctors, scientists, economists, all of them their examination is conducted by UPSC. So basically, the central government services are held by the UPSC examination, and basically for the Group A and some of the Group B positions, these are the highly coveted, that means the managerial and top level executive positions which the UPSC holds, right? And when you particularly talk about UPSC civil service examination, IAS, IPS, so we talk about civil service examination, right? And it is not only about IAS, there are various other services also. So this is the list which is talking about the various 24 services in UPSC civil service examination, for which basically you are trying to know more about. One of the important services is Indian Administrative Service, and then we have Foreign Service, Police Service, and then we have Audit and Account Services, Revenue Services, through which you become an income tax commissioner or sales tax commissioner, right? And then we have various other services, for example, railway traffic, railway accounts, railway personal services, Indian Defence Estate Services, Indian Trade Services, Corporate Law Services, and total 24 such services. In the year 2018, there were around 782 vacancies in different categories altogether completed, right? So scheduled caste, scheduled tribes, other backward classes, unreserved, and then we also have some of them for the physically handicapped, right? So all inclusive, this notification is released every year, and this is how UPSC tells us how many students will qualify the examination. And then they represent not only the city level or village level administration, they also represent in the higher administration along with the Prime Minister and Chief Minister, right? You have seen during the times of COVID, the police officers, the administration, and all around the Prime Minister, all these people have served through UPSC, right? That is why it has become one of the most sought after examinations around the country. And this is the headquarters of UPSC located at Shah Jahan Road in Delhi. This is where you will have to come for the interviews. And after your interviews, you will be joining some of the other training academy. So this is the academy which is called as Labasna, Lal Bahadur Shastri National Academy for Administration, located at Mussoorie, for training the IAS of officers. Similarly, there is an academy for the Indian Police Service officers trainees in Hyderabad called as Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel National Police Academy. And there are various other academies for different services, right? Now, this screenshot I have taken directly from UPSC website, which says that one of the important mandate of it is to conduct examination for appointment to services of the union, that is the central government, and this is where it conducts UPSC examination, right? There are 3 levels of this examination. First level is preliminary, second is main, and third is personality test. So first examination is an objective test which has MCQs, multiple choice questions, and you have to tick the right answer, and this is a one-day examination. If you qualify level 1, you will get into level 2, main examination, which is a subjective examination. Here you will have to attempt 9 papers, 9 different papers, 4 general studies papers, 1 essay paper, and 2 optional papers, right? Optional subject you will have to choose. So 7 of them, and there are 2 qualifying papers of language. One is English and another language that you can choose out of a certain number of languages. We will cover this aspect in detail in subsequent videos, and that is why I request you to subscribe to this channel. Third, if you qualify the main examination, you will be participant in the personality test. The first 2 examinations are held in various cities in India, and the third examination, for that you will have to come to Delhi and appear in the test, right? And after that, the merit is calculated according to the marks secured in level 2 and level 3, main and personality test, and the total marks, cumulative marks. If you have scored high, you will have high chances of getting a better service also. This examination largely is of 1 year. So around the month of May and June, the prelims exam is held. After that, there is a 3.5, 4 month gap, after which main examination is held in October, around October, and then interview examination in the month of around February, March, and April. And after that, the whole cycle repeats itself. If one does not qualify at any level, they start again for the preparation, right? So one does not qualify the main, they start again with the prelims of the next year and prepare for all the exams altogether. But during COVID times, the whole scenario has changed, and the whole pattern, the year-long pattern, it has changed a little, and it is not synchronized. For example, the prelims exam was held in the month of September this time, and the mains examination will be held in the month of January this time because of COVID issues, right? So this is the frequency largely contained in 1 year, and one of the most disciplined exams in our country. What is the eligibility? See, we will cover this in subsequent videos at length. But right now, let me share with you quickly. The eligibility for general candidate is from 21 to 32 years, right? And they can attempt this exam 6 times in prelims, right? And not more than 6 times, because UPSC calculates how many times we have attempted. For OBC, other backward classes, there is certain relaxation of 3 years. They can attempt up to the age of 35, and they can have maximum 9 number of attempts. Similarly, for SC, ST category candidates also, there is subsequent relaxation of 5 years. So they can appear up to the age of 37 for unlimited number of times. Along with that, there are handicapped Divyangjan, so people with locomotor disabilities, with eyesight disabilities, and other disabilities. They can appear for the examination, and they will have certain relaxations. We will cover them all in subsequent videos, right? What is the qualification? You can be graduate from any stream. You need not be from science particularly or commerce or arts. Any stream will do, and you need not score first class or second class marks. 40%, just the pass marks is sufficient. You have to be a graduate pass from any of the streams, and you qualify to appear in this examination, right? Do remember this part. There are many of people who are confused because many of PSUs take examination and they want bare minimum 60% marks in graduation. This is not the case with civil services examination, right? Now, what about the region? You can appear from any of the regions of the country. You belong to any of the regions of the country and you can be a participant in the examination. We will cover all these in details in subsequent videos. Now, the main guide to you are the syllabus, the detailed syllabus and the previous year questions. Along with that, there are 4 papers of general studies in main examination which cover history, geography, economy, polity, governance, current affairs, science, technology, and various other aspects of basic understanding, right? So this is general studies for mains examination and also general studies for preliminary examination. Then there is an optional subject that you got to choose. It can be independent of what you have opted for in your graduation. Suppose you are a computer engineer. You can still have your optional subject chosen as geography, one of the lucrative subjects, right? Similarly, there is a current affairs preparation which is very, very optimal and important. Now, we will cover the marking scheme, the structure and selection and training, all this in the short video series, right? Now, here at Edukemy, what we provide you is a complete solution for your student journey for UPSC preparation, right from the time you are deciding to prepare till the time you succeed in the examination. So, if you are a fresh graduate or a person working and want to prepare alongside, or a person who has left their job and you want to prepare, you can join us for various programs. For example, Arambh program is the one which lets you interact with the teachers for around 7 days and you can clear all your doubts. When you're ready to join in the preparation, you can join the NCERT bridge course. This bridges the gap between a graduate or a person working to what is the requirement that is needed for UPSC preparation. So it bridges that particular gap through bridge course of NCERT preparation. And after that, foundation course for general studies and optional subjects. And moving ahead to prelims and main support program. This is the program through which we help you to understand what are the MCQs, how to make them right, and what are the objective examination questions, subjective examination questions, and how to go about the whole process. So MSP and PSP are the programs, and after that there is a test series to practice, and towards the end there is an interview mentorship program at Edukemy to guide you to the final check post of clearing this examination, right? And this is the reason I would like you to subscribe, share and like this video and channel so that you're able to timely receive the updates for the upcoming videos in this same series. Thank you for watching.